Hello again. My name is Laurie Elmquist, and I've been reading from Where's Burgess, and this is the final chapter. It's chapter 7. So I just wanted to thank you if you've been listening or watching all along. Um, I've been reading in my house on Vancouver Island, and I just wanted to acknowledge that these are the unceded uh, and traditional territories of the Lekwungen peoples. And I guess finally, I just wanted to do a little shout out to my mom and dad because they raised me in a place in Ontario that was um, very out in the country, and it was near a lake called Isaac Lake. And you probably will not be surprised when I tell you that this lake was full of frogs. And I think, who knows where writers get their ideas, but I can't help but think that Isaac Lake had an influence on this story when I was writing it. So thanks to my mom and dad. And here is the final chapter. Erin's been riding the stationary bike every day after school, and mom says it's time we pushed him out of the nest. She's taking us to a paved bike trail where Erin won't get mowed down by cars. Everyone rides this trail, even 5-year-olds, so I think he'll be okay. Mom unloads our bikes off the back of the bus. So you want me to ride up ahead? Is that the plan? Yes, says Erin. He doesn't want any adults around. He thinks all adults are as strict as his dad, although I tell him mom is one of the good ones. Plus, he's eaten dinner a few times at our house now, so you'd think he'd be okay around her, but he's not. He gets jittery. We'll be fine, I say. I'll be just up ahead, she says. Keep an eye out for cougars, and if you see one, make a lot of noise. We got the lecture at school, says Erin. Sometimes he's rude. He doesn't mean to be. I've told him adults like a softer tone, but they don't like being interrupted. I've learned to count silently in my head while adults are talking. It gives my face a look like I'm listening, which I am, but not with all my brain. We'll watch out for everything, I tell her. Mom pecks me on the cheek, and I let her. Then she pedals off. She waves, and I wave back. You want to stop for lunch? Asks Erin. We haven't even started yet, but I don't mind. Kind of hungry anyway. We have egg salad sandwiches in our packs. I can smell them. Mom makes the best sandwiches, almost 2 inches thick. We push our bikes to a place off to the side of the trail that has trees and a grassy spot that looks over the water. The sandwiches are still cool from the fridge. Aaron stuffs it in his mouth and chews like he hasn't eaten in days. He swallows hard and smiles. This is the life, he says. Yeah, I say, watching family cycle by. A little girl with orange hair slows her bike and stares. Her dad is all spandexed out like Spider-Man. Eyes ahead, he calls out. She pedals fast to keep up with him. I turn to Aaron. Does your dad ride? Nah, he says. So why does he want you to? He looks down at his feet. He says it's embarrassing to have a kid who can't ride a bike, says everyone can do it. A text comes in from Mom. Where are you guys? I text her back. Eating lunch. You ready? I ask, getting to my feet. There's no one on the trail around us. Aaron's face looks white. It's do or die. Do you want me to follow behind you? No, he says. I don't want anyone watching me. Do you have the theme song in your head? Yep, he says, looking determined, just like Rocky. I get on my bike and shove ahead, pedaling. I don't look back. I give him his space. I count in my head backward from 10 and then forward. He hasn't called out. I haven't heard a crash or anything. Then I hear it. A whoosh and whiz, and Aaron's beside me. I look over, but he's looking straight ahead. His smile is like one of those skull smiles, overly big, showing all the gums. A scared smile. But he hasn't fallen over. He's going fast, and I pedal hard to keep up with him. He still doesn't look over. but he speaks. "You're right," he says. "If I pedal hard, I don't fall." "Yeah," I say. We're coming up to a family. They're walking with a stroller and a wiener dog on a long leash. "From behind," I yell. They move to the right just in time for Aaron to go whizzing by. "It's his first time," I yell to them. And I have to show you the picture of Aaron whizzing ahead on his bike with Reece behind him. Aaron laughs like a madman. His blue bathrobe flaps behind him. He swerves and pedals like his life depends on it, do or die. But he doesn't fall off. "Reece, do you see?" he yells. "Do you see me? I'm riding a bike." I feel something shift in my chest like a lump. The first time since losing Burgess, I feel really good. I realize I haven't thought about my lost frog in a few days. Aaron's up ahead. He waves to Mom, who has been waiting for us at the side of the trail. "Look," he calls out to her. "I can do it." "Bravo," she says, getting on her bike. And we cycle down the trail, the three of us. The end. I hope you've enjoyed the book, and thank you to Orca Book Publishers for printing it. And I look forward to hearing from people. Bye bye for now. Hope you're having a great day.